the last month or so I've been locked away at home working with the birds because it's spring is in the air, we've got eggs appearing, we've got lambs appearing, and when you've got lambs appearing, that can only mean one thing, that old Charlie boy will be appearing behind them. And I don't mean Charlie that we've got with us, I mean the foxes are back out. And we had a call from the farmer here because in the last couple of nights he's lost about 7 lambs. So he's asked us if we can get out and try and take whichever beasties are causing the problem.
You doing any foxing without thermal these days, Roy?
I'd say it's very, very strange. I mean, I still prefer, we're scanning with a lamp now just to see if we get any eye shine because it's still a little bit quicker than scanning with the thermal. I still really enjoy foxing without thermal and without night vision, just doing it with the lamp. But it is so much more effective, especially when you've got to get on top of problem animals because it does the job so effectively. Yeah, it is incredibly effective. But it's I do feel it's the first time I've ever felt sorry for foxes because they really don't stand a chance half the time.
Any particular call in use tonight? Yeah,
there's a vixen distress call which seems to be working really, really well at this time of year. I think where the foxes tend to be very territorial. It brings both dogs and vixens at the minute. And as I say, it does work incredibly well. We should park the car just behind a tree there, so it shouldn't be silhouetted. We'll just tuck up here, turn the cooler on, give it 5 or 10 minutes, and then if we don't get anything from here, then we'll move on and just keep moving around the farm. So I would have thought the foxes, or whichever fox is going to be causing the problem, won't be too far from the field. So we'll just try all the little shores and all the little coverts and see where we get a response from. What was I saying? That one had obviously read the script and knew what he was doing. That fox was walking down with a limp, so obviously I felt a little bit of empathy for it. So he started heading down, and again, I mean, that was my fault. I just put that cooler just a little bit too close to the wood, and where he was, I mean, he was perfectly within range, but unfortunately there was just too much scrub in the way. There was just a few branches, and it just wasn't worth taking that shot. And risking it, so because again you could have just lost the bullet into the branches and not had a clean kill on him or her, but and then it wasn't interested in the mouth calls, it's just hanging back up there. So we'll just skim round this little wood and see if we can pick it up with the thermal on the way through. But again, I mean, the thermal worked superbly, but unfortunately the plan didn't quite make out. We were just set up here calling, and I was just expecting a fox to appear just out of this thick grass here, or possibly from the wood over there. The wind's straight in our face and it's quite a brisk breeze as well, so I don't actually know if the call is punching out there. I would have thought so, but you just never know when you've got a good strong headwind like that how far the call's going out. And you've always got to be careful when you have got a strong headwind that something's going to come in from the sides. You can pretty much discount anything coming unless they're completely stupid or they've lost their olfactory senses. You can pretty much forget anything coming from behind. But obviously that one couldn't get behind us. It was just following the fence line down and didn't realise it. I mean, it can only be, I would have thought, 30 odd yards away. And again, just we're completely dark. We've got no moon. It's absolutely pitch black, so it didn't have a clue and just was coming bimbling straight into us like that. So, very pleased we've got that one. We're just going to head back over into the sheep field, just to approach it from the other direction, and just see if we can pick up another one in there. But That's it. As I say, it is just a constant battle, especially when you have got lambing going on, because they will just keep coming in and keep coming in. And again, I mean, you can't blame them at the end of the day when you've got all of the smell of the afterbirth and everything going on. Then it will attract the foxes from quite a way. So that turned out to be a barren vixen. Interestingly, though, I would say she's obviously helping another vixen with cubs, because as you can actually see, there's some little marks just on her nipples there. So cubs have obviously been trying to feed there, but where she's barren, she's obviously got no milk, so there wouldn't be her own cubs. So you've got the two spots there where the cubs have been just getting into her nipples. You can just see the fur's out of place and slightly discoloured there. So she's obviously been going in and probably helping supply food to the litter. She could be helping her mother or possibly a sister, litter mate from previous years. But very, very interesting there that she's definitely been about cubs, but they're certainly not hers. Again, we've lost a few lambs out of this field here, so we know the foxes are here. But fingers crossed, we'll get a good response from this one. Is that it coming through there? He just came in, just straight into the call there. He actually went down into the hedge line there, and then came back out and straight to the call, and just managed to shoot that one there. So we'll go and pick that one up, and I think we'll call that a night.